So Allu Arjun now has been arrested. We'll have to see what really plays out in court, in the Nampally court, where he's been produced now. The police could push. We are hearing for 14-day custody, but there's no confirmation just yet on that. Allu Arjun has been booked because a 35-year-old female fan died in a stampede that broke out on December 4th during the Pushpa 2 screening at the Sandhya Theatre in Hyderabad, where Allu Arjun also turned up. That's what led to, in fact, that particular stampede breaking out. Allu Arjun has been taken to the Gandhi Hospital for a medical test. Now he is in the Nampally court. The cops are likely to seek 14-day custody. It remains to be seen whether they'll actually get it. But even if Allu Arjun doesn't get any legal relief today, it means over the next 2 days, there's no question of getting any sort of relief. The weekend, he will remain in custody. So obviously, the police also strategically planned his arrest, planned to take him into custody on a Friday, hoping it will work out in their favor. He's approached the Telangana High Court, and we'll have to see what really happens in the High Court, whether he gets any relief, because what he's asked for is that his arrest be held off till Monday, so that then the hearing can move on and he's not having to stay in custody over the weekend. Now, Allu Arjun has been charged with culpable homicide not amounting to murder, voluntarily causing hurt or grievous hurt, and negligence. It's culpable homicide that's the challenge really for Allu Arjun, because that's a non-bailable offence. These are videos that emerged where Allu Arjun was seen standing with his father, Allu Arjun, there. And soon after that, he was also with his wife, in fact, saying goodbye to her, kissing her as he left from that particular spot with the police. He's wearing a Pushpa t-shirt that reads, "Flower nahi, fire hai."
Paka. Is he arrested? Yes, he was arrested. Right, sir. Madam.
Okay, so let's also play out for you the only statement that came in from Allu Arjun on that incident of the stampede that had happened on December 4th. He put out a message on social media expressing his condolences to the family of 35-year-old Revanth who had died in that stampede and announcing financial help.
Firstly, I would like to say condolences to the entire family. This loss can never be, can never be covered. We'd like to tell you that we'd like to be there for you. And మా తరపు నుంచి I'd like to donate an amount of rupees 25 lakhs. This is just as a goodwill gesture. అంటే నేను మీ వైపు I'm there for you. నా యాక్షన్స్లో చూడండి, నన్ను నమ్మండి, నేను మీకోసం ఉన్నాను అని ఒక జెస్చర్గా I'd like to give them 25 lakhs rupees for their future, to secure their future. And especially పిల్లలు ఉన్నారంట. So to tell them that, I'll be there for them.
There's a whole lot of politics also with the arrest of Allu Arjun. The BRS has strongly criticized the Revanth Reddy government, accusing it of not doing enough to provide security and then pinning the blame on Allu Arjun, referring to his arrest as completely unwarranted. Now, also, the Telangana Chief Minister Revanth Reddy, who's under fire, speaking to India today, has said that law will take its own course. And this even as you've got the likes of BRS's KT Ramarao, KTR, condemning the government's high-handedness and demanding the arrest of Revanth Reddy, holding him accountable, saying he's created a fierce psychosis in Hyderabad.
Yeah, that's what even we were surprised, because we all know the kind of collections what Pushpa has been drawing for the last many days, and Pushpa has already created a record by collecting 1,000 crores in 6 days. So first of all, the one thing what I want to convey is RTC crossover from where we belong to. There is a tradition that every hero on their first release, definitely they'll come to the theater, and they always watch the movie along with their fans and all. So this has been a tradition which has been running for many last years. So I feel it was the responsibility of the current government and particularly police people to provide proper security and all. So I don't think so. The case, the sections which has been framed against Allu Arjun were right. As usual, it is every like other heroes, that the same way Allu Arjun has visited the theater, and it is true that it has been a tragedy, and the lady has been died on that day, and even the lady's son is in a serious situation now. But even though at the same time, I even believe that the police, the Telangana police and the Telangana government should also take responsible.
Absolutely. The event has been organized because of him, for him. It's his film that is being screened. And if he's going to be coming there with his family, or for that matter, if he's coming there with his family, then he's absolutely responsible. Coming with a private security and not making any security arrangements for the public and his fans who have come there is unacceptable. That is an irresponsible action on the part of his PR team, his security team, including the film theatre management. So I think that not only Allu Arjun, but I think his PR team and the theatre management should also be arrested.
No, I don't think it's fair at all. I don't think this was his intention at all. I'm a screenwriter. I go to my films. Of course, one is not identifiable as a writer in the way that a movie star is. But it's a very natural thing to do, is the point I'm trying to make, to gauge the public reaction, to see what they're responding to, how they're responding. This is something that a lot of movie stars do, a lot of people in the film industry do, from all kind of fields in it. And I don't think his intention, I know his intention was certainly not to create a stampede that led to the tragic loss of a life. And one has to be cognizant of intention when you take actions like arresting somebody.
Okay, so you've got a lot of reactions on both sides of the debate that we just played out for you. Some saying that Allu Arjun is very much responsible, must be held accountable. And on the other hand, you've got the likes of several others who are saying that, look, Allu Arjun is not responsible for what's happened. You even had a reaction that's come in from Varun Dhawan, who's also said that an actor can't be held responsible for everything, as condemnable as the Stampede is. Apurva is live with us for more details. Apurva, two hearings right now that everyone will be focusing on. But as in fact we get those updates, right now there are questions being asked of the Telangana police about whether they're trying to cover up their own failures based on the letter that you accessed, in which the Sandhya Theatre has clearly sought for security, had written to the Telangana police.
Well, Akshita, the way in which, there has been a release of the Sandhya Theatre asking for permission that has come out. This letter also states that these permissions that had been asked by the Sandhya Theatre authorities had come out 2 days earlier before the launch of the film Pushpa 2. The pre-release shows that were to take place in across, both the Telugu states there. And I know this important notice that shows that not only does it mention that the stars of the Pushpa 2 film, be it Allu Arjun, Rashmika and several others who have been named, they will all be arriving there, and that requesting for additional security, be deployed to ensure that things go smoothly. That notice there sure raises questions, because in the FIR, remember, what it is stated is that there had been an absolute lapse in coordination from Allu Arjun, his security team, with the theatre authorities, and the coordination with the police as well, wherein they had failed to inform the police, is what the FIR states. But now we're seeing the document has now come out, wherein it states that the Sandhya Theatre owners, the management there, had already asked for preemptive security measures and deployment to be ensured that during the time when the the film star Allu Arjun, his family and others also arrive there, there will be at most protocol that will be followed. But it's tricky to see, because this FIR that has now been filed at the Chikkarpalli police station not only names Allu Arjun and his security team there, but it also calls into question, what had gone wrong. Yes, a life has been lost, a 38-year-old, a mother, she had lost her life in the stampede that had taken place in very short amount of time. The amount of damage that had taken place at, the Sandhya Theatres there was definitely irrevocable. But what we are seeing is that where had there been a lapse, has it been a fault from the Sandhya Theatre authorities, or has it been a fault from the Telangana police to failing to provide a proper protocol and proper security arrangements, especially given that there had been a request that had been sent to them? That is something that needs to be investigated into. But meanwhile, we are seeing that Allu Arjun is reaching the Nampally court right after his medical examination there at the Gandhi hospital. We're also seeing how his legal team is is fighting again, trying to see if his arrest can be quashed as well. So we're seeing a lot of things that are happening simultaneously as the Tollywood superstar Allu Arjun remains calm. His decorum seems to be calm, and he is cooperating with the police as he is being taken from the Gandhi hospital to the Nampally
So right
court.
now we'll see what plays out in court. Will Allu Arjun get any relief from either the Telangana High Court or the Nampally court? There are two particular hearings that everyone will be focusing on right now. You've been seeing some of the images of the absolute madness as Allu Arjun has been in hospital or in court. And that just is a glimpse into the superstardom that he enjoys in the Telugu film industry, in Tollywood. He's got a fan base now across the country.